if theta k is angle of inclination for the block to move with constant speed on an inclined plane sliding downward, then show that mu k is equal to tan theta k. According to this statement, if the block is sliding downwards with constant speed on an inclined plane, then we have to show that the coefficient of kinetic friction is equal to tan theta k, where theta k is the angle of inclination required for the block to slide downwards. Mu k is coefficient of friction, kinetic friction, and the block slides under the action of gravity. No other force is acting on the block downwards other than gravity. So now we solve this problem and we prove this relation. So suppose this is diagram showing the angle of inclination theta k and the block is on an inclined plane at this position. As according to statement, the block is moving with constant speed. As the block is moving with constant speed, it means that the net force acting on the block is zero. By Newton's second law of motion, if the block is moving with constant speed, then it has no acceleration. The net force acting on the block is zero. And we can also say that by the first condition of equilibrium, the sum of all forces acting on the object is zero as the block is moving with constant speed. If the speed is increasing or decreasing, then it means that some kind of net force is acting on the block. We can write this condition of equilibrium in terms of rectangular components as sum of forces along x-axis is equal to 0 and sum of forces acting along y-axis is also equal to 0. Using these conditions, we can prove this relation. And to use these conditions, we have to know that how many forces are acting on this block. As the weight of the block acts vertically downward, so if the block has mass m, then its weight acting vertically downward is given as weight is mg, and weight mg is acting vertically downwards. This is one of the forces, and the other force is the force exerted by the surface of the inclined plane on the block vertically in a direction normal to the surface, away from surface. In simple words, the inclined plane surface exerts a force on the block, and that force is called normal force or reaction force, and the normal force is perpendicular to the surface of inclined plane, and this is the normal force acting on the block. I again repeat it, normal force is always perpendicular to the surface, and I can extend the line of action of normal force as this is the line of action of normal force. The angle of inclination theta k, this is angle theta k, and this is the same angle between the line of action of normal force and line of action of weight. So angle theta k, same angle exists between normal force and mg as the angle of inclination, and this is explained in a video. The link of that video is shared in the description. Now, as the block moves downward, the frictional force acts on the block in opposite direction, in a direction opposite to motion. As the block is moving, So the frictional force acting on the block is called kinetic friction, and it is expressed as Fk. And the block is moving downward. So we can resolve this force mg into its rectangular components, and for that purpose and for our convenience, let us suppose that this line represents the x-axis and this line represents the y-axis. So normal force is along y-axis and Fk force is along x-axis. If we resolve mg into its rectangular components along x-axis and y-axis, then the component in front of angle theta k is the component mg sin theta k, and the component along normal force according to this triangle becomes mg cos theta k. You can easily find these components and resolve the mg into its rectangular components. From this diagram, as we can see that the component mg sin theta is acting in a direction opposite to x-axis, or we can say that in a direction opposite to Fk. So this force is acting downwards, this component of mg, that is mg sin theta. As this force is acting downwards, its reaction force Fk, that is known as kinetic friction, is acting in upward direction. So here we have mentioned and showed all the forces acting on the block. As the block is moving with constant speed, so the net force is zero, and if we resolve the force into x and y components, this becomes sum of forces along x-axis is zero and sum of forces along y-axis is also zero. Using these conditions, we can get our required result. Now first I solve sigma fx. Along x-axis, we can see from this diagram that two forces are acting. This force is acting along positive x-axis, so I write it as Fk, and this force is acting along negative x-axis, so minus mg sin theta is equal to 0. From here, I can write it Fk is equal to mg sin theta. I name it as equation 1. Now along y-axis, sum of forces is 0, and along y-axis this force n is acting along positive x-axis and mg cos theta along negative x-axis, so n minus mg cos theta. Forces along positive y-axis are taken as positive, and along negative x-axis or along negative y-axis are taken as negative. So this force is taken as negative. And from here we find that n is equal to mg cos theta, and here is subscript k. So this is equation 2. As we know that the kinetic friction is written as mu k n. Mu k is coefficient of kinetic friction and n is the force normal to the surface. And we can find mu k from here as the ratio of Fk over n. Fk, kinetic friction. From equation 1 and 2, putting the values of F and n, we get that mg sin theta over mg cos theta. Mg cancels mg, so sine over cos, it comes out to be tan theta, and subscript is k to show that it is angle for kinetic friction. So coefficient of kinetic friction is equal to tan theta k, as it was the demand of this statement that prove that mu k is tan theta k. So we have proved that mu k is equal to tan theta k. From this equation, we can find the coefficient of kinetic friction if the angle theta k is given. If the angle of inclination theta k for the object to slide with constant speed is given, then we can find the coefficient of kinetic friction, and also from this equation, if the coefficient of kinetic friction is given, then we can find the angle theta k by this relation that theta k is equal to tan inverse mu k. So these two results are very important, and you should note these results. If angle of inclination theta k is given, then we can find mu k. If coefficient of kinetic friction mu k is given, then we can find the angle of inclination theta k, and this is the angle for block to slide with constant speed. So this relation is also derived for the block to slide with constant speed along an inclined plane.